the father of all evils that we are now experiencing in the United Kingdom is Tony Blair. He started off he set the foundations for the way the country is now governed, and it's increasingly gone down the Blair. We've been governed under Blairite principles since 1997,
Fully
and
agree.
his creation of the Human Rights Act, the Supreme Court. Giving the Bank of England independence, the introduction, actually, the OBR was a George Osborne introduction, but Ofcom, Elcom, the Equalities Act, the Terrorism
Which,
Act.
let's be honest, are supposed to be independent regulators, but we know now they're not. They're fully
uh,
fitted out with government representatives.
Yeah, and there's no such in a democracy, as messy as a democracy is, independent as love sounds lovely, doesn't it? Independent, regular. What we don't
What is
want is the
truly
electorate.
independent? How do you get true independence?
Yeah, and we don't want them independent. I want those bastards accountable. I want them. I want to be able to know who the hell they are, and I want to be able to sack them. We
Yes.
can't sack anyone in the OBR. You and I can't sack anyone in Ofcom or Elcom. We
Whitehall,
are.
civil service.
Oh yeah, we have to live with these people, and so our democracy has been damaged terribly by Tony Blair and everything else that's come with, since Tony Blair. That has had a number of effects, one of which is a really dumbed down class of parliamentarian. Party politics has become the thing that matters, not the country. Not having really bright, capable people in Parliament who are fearless speakers and can deliver the policies that they want. They're a bunch of party apparatchiks. I mean, you said it yourself. If Labour had put forward the cabinet that we now see, no one would have voted for Labour because we're just a bunch of morons,
Well,
frankly. I'm
me and
speaking.
you can, in an educated conversation, sit there and say no one would have, but I think we know that there is a very
Fewer people would have
tribal
voted.
voting narrative in this country that still sees 9.6 million people vote in Labour and still sees 6.6 million people
Yeah.
vote Conservative.
But the more I've become acquainted with parliamentarians, the more I realize really how underwhelming they are. They are purely party animals, and it is the party that matters. They make their way through politics in the party. It's the party they suck up to, and so they're not doing stuff in the national interest. And I think what we've got to do is restore the United Kingdom back to something like what it was in 1996.